Hey everyone, this is Dave Leal with Keller Williams and Leal Realty Group. So today I wanted to just mention an incident that happened in regards to a for sale by owner, situation in real estate. So just wanted to talk about why a for sale by owner is not a good option. I guess the first things are, why does somebody sell a house without a real estate agent? Statistically, I think it's well over 80% of people who attempt to sell a home on their own end up using a realtor, and I think it may even be over 90% at this point. But some of the reasons these people do this is, very often a real estate agent may have looked at the house and they just consistently were told, the house is not worth that amount of money, and a real estate agent just won't touch it. The other reason is a lot of for sale by owners, they know more than professionals do. They know more about what I do for a living in my job than I do, even though they might be in a different field. And very often they might owe more money than the house is worth, so they figure they can sell it on their own and save the real estate commission, when a whole different topic on that is the fact that I think there's a stat that real estate agents get as much as 10 or 20% more for a house than for sale by owners do, and multiple other factors on that. What came up in this instance, I wanted to share an example of exactly why you don't get involved with for sale by owner real estate transactions. Is on this particular one, we I was helping them purchase this. The for sale by owner was disgruntled over the fact that there was a realtor involved and agreed to compensate me, then changed his mind and tried to cut me out of the loop, which I actually withdrew myself from the situation because I did not want to interfere with someone potentially buying a home that they loved. And so I said, what, I'll step back after multiple other issues with the situation. But these people were going into it unprotected, and one of the issues came up was he would not give back a signed offer without receiving the deposit check. And just real estate 101, you do not give somebody a check or a deposit for anything when you haven't seen the offer or the document that was signed. And he refused to show them the document that was signed, and only after he received their money, then he was willing to share the signed offer. So he was obviously uneducated about the situation. The other thing that came up was he told them that he would be at the home inspection, and that they did not need to be there. And my buyers, being first-time home buyers, were really not 100% sure, like, is that a good idea? Should they even be at a home inspection? They had no one to guide them. Ultimately, these things all didn't come to light, and they were completely devastated by the situation. But I wanted to share that experience because it was, some of those are just some of a few examples of exactly why you deal with a real estate agent, to make sure your interests as a buyer or even a seller are protected, and someone has some knowledge of how a transaction works. This person had no knowledge, and almost something shady was off. There's a lot of scams out there also in regards to these things, where people just take your money, your deposit, and just have no intention of ever selling you a home. So, point of all this is, for sale by owners are traditionally not a terrific option in real estate. Stick with houses that are listed for sale, that are with contracts with realtors. That way there's accountability, on both sides of a transaction, just to get things done. So with that, any questions, you can always reach out to us. It's Dave Leal, Leal, at kw.com. We are located in Worcester. We also are, we're Massachusetts and also Connecticut realtors. And any questions, you can call, email, text 508-223-7217, and we look forward to anyone's questions and responses. Thanks.